Hey guys, this is Erica. Today, let's acquaint ourselves with the Data Factory, a no-code ETL tool in Odoo. In this video, we will find out what a data factory is and how to create and use a data stream. Our first question today is, what is a data factory? As a no-code ETL tool, the data factory is capable of extracting, transforming, and loading data just as any other ETL tool does, but in a more simple and visible way. It takes data from various sources and then reshapes the data to make new relationships, giving you a fresh view or perspective. It allows you to load that new curated data in the form of a new data stream into another data source to use, display. In other words, you can put data exactly where you need it, ready to query in under 5 minutes. No coding, no wait time, no hassle. Now that we know what data factory is, let's figure out how to create a data stream. In this video, let's create an RFM analysis. RFM stands for recency, frequency, and monetary. A customer who made the last purchase more recently is more likely to respond to new marketing efforts. Great frequency indicates a high degree of customer loyalty, and customers who have spent the most in the past are more likely to spend more in the future. This module offers a new view of customer data, helping us to craft a more effective marketing strategy. That is how the data factory works, helping us make the most of data from different perspectives. Now, let's start. We will use the sample data from the template, order, and inventory management to build the data stream. Let's install the template first. Go to App Management, find the Data Factory under Advanced Features, and click to create a data stream, naming it RFM Analysis. Click the Input node and select a necessary data source. To make the RFM analysis, we need the customer and order details, such as the customer name, customer type, order amount, etc. Tick the necessary fields and save. Next step, let's transform the data. Drag and drop to add a data filter node, and set the filter as approval comment equals approved to clean the data. Then, add a field settings node to process the data with formula. In the field settings node, add a formula field to calculate the days from order date. Use the date formula today to get the current date, and use the date formula dateDiff to calculate the number of days between the order date and today. Return the result in the format of days. Click Data Preview to preview the data. As we are still missing data for the customer types, we will need to add one more data source. Drag and drop to add another input node. Choose the customer form. Select the customer number and type fields. Here, customer type fields contain the data we need, and the customer number field helps us identify the data and link it to the correct customer. Combine the data from the two sources with a join field. As we need to merge the data based on the customer number field, let's choose the inner join, and set the customer number field as the connection field. Click to preview the data. Based on the head column color, we can make a difference in the data from different sources and the connection field. Now, the data for RFM analysis is ready for query. Let's output it as a data stream. Name the stream as RFM analysis and save the settings. The update is published within an hour whenever there is an update on the data source. The admin can click Update to manually update a data stream. Here, the data stream is set up. It's time to address our last question today. Let's put the transformed data to use. We will have 3 column charts for each perspective of the RFM module, and a pivot chart to list the detail for each customer. Let's create a dashboard and name it RFM Analysis. Add a statistical chart and set the data source as the RFM analysis. Name the chart as R-Recency. and set it as a column chart. Add the customer name field as dimension to make it the x-axis, and the days from the order date field as measure to make it y-axis. To get the most recent result, set the aggregation method for measure as minimum. Change the data display format to limit the decimal places, and sort the data to beautify the chart. Now, we can easily tell which customer has made the most recent purchase. Save the recency chart and move on. To save time, duplicate the recency chart and rename it. Change the measure to the customer name field. Set the aggregation method as count. Sort the result and save. Add one more copy. Rename. Change the measure to the total amount field. And set the aggregation method as summary. Sort the results and save. Now our column charts are all set. It's time to create our pivot chart. Again, duplicate the recency chart, rename it, and change the chart type, and the customer name, and total amount field to measure. Rename the measures to make them easier to understand. Save it. To query data over a particular period of time, a specific customer type, or a certain salesperson, let's add the filters for the sales order date, customer type, and salesperson. In minutes, our RFM analysis dashboard is ready for query. Add a filter button to trigger or clear the filter. That's all for this video. If you want to dive deeper, check out our guided walkthroughs for the data factory. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel. This is Erica. Thank you for watching. See you next time.